Okay, so we're talking about doing research. So on Flip itself, now I've actually built software that did research. There's a couple of things out there that do research on Flip. The problem with Flip is this: they changed their API. They don't like scrapers scraping their site to get information. So a lot of the software that I used in the past no longer works for Flippa. But they've changed over the last year or so to where their in-house search capabilities it's just much more powerful. So when you're doing research, you want to be, you want to start off in like starter sites. I always just set this up, go auction, websites. You can do open listings. You can do all one. I like to do one because I want to know, where the traction is, because those are the sites that are, who cares if you don't sell a site? You want to target the sites that are actually selling. So I do search listings. That brings back 129,000. That's quite a few. So we want to do most recent. You can see here the Geeks reports like 3 hours ago. One bid, 129, 17 uniques a month. So it's nothing. The site is not making any money. Here's Health Backbone. And the only reason this did well is because it's got health in it. 1,400, 104 bids. So you want to get into making a site that is going to get all kinds of traction. Do something related to health that had 104 bids and only one person picked that up. 179 for this one, 16 for Urban Editorial. He lost money on that after he paid for his fees and everything. Elite Design Pro, the website design. He said he's making $2,200 a month. This says monthly revenue 2,600 or 260. But he still sold it for 1,357 bids. So, these that have lots of bids. Now these are starter sites. These are domains that are less than 90 days old, and so 1,300, 1,199. So it sold yesterday, 20 hours ago. So their sites still being sold. They're not the norm. You see a bunch of them in here for 125. It's all the same guy, Turnkey Profit. These guys do just tons of. They're just a volume seller. So 150 for 5 bids. You get the idea. You do the research, and that's going to tell you what's selling, what to go after. It's going to make it just so much easier to, it's going to put the odds in your favor for flipping a site. We talked about that. Find out where the river's flowing. The whole idea here is, what's moving, the niche, the site type, any of that stuff. If you were to just search on these, you could see exactly. If you're interested in something, you can come over here and say, well, okay, maybe I want to take a look at jewelry. And you can see in here, you're seeing, let's see, 10 sites for jewelry. And right now, none of them have sold. The black means that they didn't sell. They have to be green to sell. So if you're interested in doing a site on jewelry, guess what? It's probably not going to work unless it's made some money. So that's basically the research.